Hopwood TV.
Welcome to this episode of A Cup A Dae. My name is Dae Breon. Don't do the space. It's Dae Breon, but this is A Cup A Dae, and this is my friend Ashleon. Hello, sir.
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing well.
Good,
I'm sweating a little bit, but it's gonna be all right.
Yeah, a little hot in here.
Today, I have Ashleon here because this is something that I've known for a little while, but this man has a lot of friends, and a lot of them don't fully understand what's going on with him. So today I wanted to share a little bit of light on this man's big light, his big heart that is failing him. So I think the first question I wanted to ask you is, there's like a term for this. So do you have heart failure? Is your heart dying? Is it dead?
So essentially what it is like the scientific term for it is cardiomyopathy.
Cardiomyopathy.
So it's essentially a enlarged heart. With me being a large human, as well as like my body being, huge, I have a
pause. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Shut up, nigga. It has to work harder than it should have to, just to pump blood through my body. So what ended up happening was, because it was enlarged, it can't properly push the blood out how it should. So I started getting blood clots in my heart where all the blood wasn't pumping out, and it would just sit in there and then build like a clot. So
and then what happens when you have blood clots? Do you have like a heart attack?
Yeah, stroke, heart attack. I mean, it lots of complications, come with that, especially if like a large clot like goes through your if it like goes through like your blood veins and stuff, it can cause like a blockage, and then heart attack or stroke or whatever. So it's and it's still dissipating. Like I still have a clot in my heart, but thankfully I have a machine attached that like helps pump the blood.
Gotcha. So were you in the hospital when you like found out that you had cardiomyopathy? Did I say that right?
Yeah, you did.
Cardiomyopathy.
I literally went to I was working, and I had been sick for probably like a month. And I just felt weird, and I didn't know what was going on, and I kind of attributed it to like having pneumonia or whatever, because I looked up the symptoms and and I actually did have pneumonia.
Oh, okay.
But I ended up going to the doctor because I kept putting it off, and I was like, I just feel weird, I'll be fine. And then I was at work. I was working at Marriott at the time. I was bartending at Marriott, and I like coughed up blood, and I was like, oh,
this ain't good.
Yeah, this is serious.
God, dog.
So I went home, got something to eat, took a little quick nap because I didn't want to be like going to the ER in the middle of the day. I was hoping it would be like less busy, and it was at night.
Hold on. So you coughed up blood and you went and took a nap?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Go.
Well, I worked the whole day.
I'm playing. I'm just tired.
Yeah, I was tired, man. But yeah, I took that nap, and then I went to the doctor, and I told them what I was feeling and my symptoms and what I thought I had, and they were like, okay, they did the intake, and then they did a EKG, and with my EKG came back weird. So they was like, hey, we'll keep you overnight just to make sure everything's fine. And the next morning, my heart failed. So that's when I found out like everything.
And so you were already in the hospital when your heart failed?
Yeah.
Gotcha. What is it? How did you know that it was failing? Or what does that feel like? What is that? What is going on? Like, were you sleeping? Were you just eating?
No, I was sitting in my like bed or whatever, and I had like my my IV in, and for some reason my body just like started hurting like really, really bad, and I could like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like I could feel my veins, like it like hurt really, really bad.
Wow.
And I didn't know what was going on, and then I just like passed out.
Oh.
Yeah. And all I remember from that whole ordeal, I remember the pain initially and like feeling super weird, and then I passed out, and then all the doctors came in and took me down the hallway, took me to the operating room or whatever it may be. And it was just weird because I kept coming in and out, you know, like I didn't know what was going on, but just like super confusing because you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
And they would like be like, stay with me, da da da, like all this stuff. So it was pretty traumatic.
You was a little scared. You like, hold on, who gotta stay with you? Me?
Bro, yeah, it was
Y'all talking to
crazy,
me?
bro. Because like,
Yeah.
I mean, you see it on like TV shows and
for real.
stuff. So like, actually experiencing that was crazy because I was just like, what is this, bro?
Yeah.
Like, and I would like pass out and then wake back up, and they'd be like in my face, like asking me questions and, you know, this, that, and the other. And then I see like, you know, it's like 8 doctors around me, like doing all this stuff.
Yeah, it's getting serious.
Yeah, it was super serious. And then like, you know, and then I just like passed out. And then I woke up like a couple days later, I guess. I can't even remember how many days it was, but yeah, it was wild. Like, I'm just crazy enough. I just now am seeing like the pictures of like the process, because, you know, you remember like certain things. I remember like talking to my mom and like, you know, hanging out. I had my Xbox, so I was playing my Xbox and stuff.
Yeah.
But, you know, she sent me some pictures of like my progress through the stuff, and I was like, damn, I don't even remember none of this. Like, I'm on like ventilating machines, like all kind of stuff, bro. And I was just like, I don't remember none of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
And I spent like a lot of time in the hospital, like especially over, you know, it's been a almost 4-year journey, you know what I'm saying? So I probably spent upwards of, you know, 6 months in the hospital, you know, over you know, the span of like my surgeries and, you know, initially getting sick and like all that stuff. It might be way more than 6 months, you know what I'm saying, over the years. So
Belly, bed. You wanna wipe your head? You sweat, my boy. Bed. Thank you. Okay, I remember where we were.
you good?
Let me get a drink. A little sip. We don't have a sponsor, so I ain't telling you what I'm drinking. But if you want to sponsor me and you want me to drink your stuff, I might drink it if it's good. And I might talk about it. But if it's bad, I'm going to say something. But you know what I'm saying. I can't tell you what this is because we don't have a sponsor. So I'm letting you know this is open. This is a space open for a sponsor. I got all this space to talk about your product. I just don't have your product. All right, so you find out that you have cardiomyopathy.
Mm-hmm.
I like saying that because I like when I conquer a word.
You sound fancy.
Cardiomyopathy. I feel like I need a trench coat now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you have cardiomyopathy.
Yes.
So after you found that out, well, not right after, but the weeks, the months, the years after, how has your life changed to now having cardiomyopathy?
It's definitely a drastic change for sure. But not so much in the fact that I can't, like, you know, live up my life and stuff, but it has been tough mentally for sure. And, you know, coming to terms with a lot of things and then having to, you know, cut back on certain things because, you know, I have a strict diet. I have to, like, I pretty much can't eat vegetables, which is crazy. I miss it so much. It's kind of crazy. But
Because it'll thin your blood, huh?
yeah, so vitamin K it thickens your blood. So that's a lot of like your leafy greens and stuff like that. Like I can't have like kiwi and like certain stuff like that. Collard greens, lettuce, like all kind of stuff, you know. And if I was to incorporate that into my like daily life, like say I like miss spinach so much that I wanted to like start eating spinach again, I would have to consistently eat the same amount of it every day for it to like not affect me as much. And I don't want to have to eat the same thing every day just to eat it a little bit, you know. So that's been a huge difference. You know, I can't submerge myself in water because, you know, my LVAD, which is the device that I have, it's an open wound in my stomach. So I can't like be in the swimming pool. I can't like take a bath. I only take showers. You don't take showers? I have to take showers.
You only take, okay. I
only
take, my bad. Go ahead.
You don't take showers? That's what that smell is. Nigga, I thought that was a dog.
I wasn't going to say nothing to you. I was going to let it
bad,
ride.
Dog.
I was like, hey, I know you're going through stuff. I know you smell it. Good to know. Do you take showers?
Yeah. I have to take showers, but I have to like cover the wound with like a thing, and then I have a special bag that like I can take a shower with, where because like this thing can't get wet.
Gotcha.
Because it's batteries, it's all electricity. So yeah. So it, you know, it's small things. It's kind of big in the grand scale because I can't just like live life like I want to live life, because I have to be cognizant of like a lot of things. I always have to take, you know, extra batteries with me wherever I go. I have to, you know, I can't just like stay at somebody's house for days at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta like make sure. So it's big things, but it's small things. You know, especially now that I've done it for so long. Like now it's just like second nature. It'll be crazy when I don't have to do all of this stuff. It's gonna be like
free.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the first week I went to college and I was like, I do what I want. Yeah. So.
Okay. Well, that does shed light on like what's going on and how you have to live now. Like it's kind of like just altered your way of living. But you still get. But you are still you.
Oh yeah.
I can let everybody know this is still Mister.
Yeah, man.
I do want to know though. So for other young men out there that like might not know about cardiomyopathy.
Bum, bum, bum. Cardiomyopathy.
What are signs that like young men can know are signs, or if there are any signs, like what can they do to try to prevent or know at a earlier time?
I would definitely say staying active is always good for everybody, you know. And then also just like watching your diet, you know, trying to balance everything. Making sure, you know, you get vegetables when you can have them, you know, like I can have them right now. But making sure, you know, you have a balanced diet and all that stuff. But like also the thing is like it wasn't a direct effect of like me doing something. Essentially what I was told was it was viral, and you know, whatever it may have been that got me sick is what caused all of these ramifications down the line.
Gotcha.
So I don't know what it, you know, we still haven't attributed it to anything. You know, we don't know what actually caused it. They just know it was viral.
Yeah.
So it's not really a like, okay, say do this, or you know, watch out for this, and da 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 da. I can give you like small things to like make sure you take care of yourself, but like mostly like, I mean, it's out of your hands for real. And that's what kind of like drove me back to faith, because I mean, there's nothing I could have, you know, there's nothing I could have really honed in on, you know, and like changed about my lifestyle that, you know, that would have like prevented this, you know, like it was, you know, somewhat inevitable.
Yeah.
So
it's not like smoking or drinking.
Yeah, it's not like anything like that. And like, that's what, you know, most people may or may not attribute it to, because I have had a wild life, you know, but like.
Hold on, let's sit on that. He's had a wild life. You watching, if you know him, he's had a wild life. He's different now, a little bit, because he has to, but
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah,
It'll
yeah.
still, it'll, you know.
But basically, you're saying it's not because of the wildlife. Like it's a viral thing. It's just something
It's just something that could. I mean, it's something that could have happened to anybody. You know, I have very controversial opinions about, you know, what it may be, and we won't discuss that right now. But
yeah, for sure.
It's nothing. You know, there's no like fix all that I could like tell people to like really do. It's just honestly, as men and as black men, we need to go to the doctor. Like, we need to make sure, you know, even if you ain't got the money for it, like, go get checked up, make sure, you know, you're doing everything. Cause like, what if I would have just been like, whatever, and, you know, never went to the doctor and just like skipped out on that, and then I die at my crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything could have happened, you know, God forbid, you know. And if I didn't take the time to like actually go do that, like, I don't know where I would be, you know. So it's crazy.
So I haven't addressed this, but on the screen we have Ashleon's GoFundMe. So if you are inclined to help and you want to, this is how you can do it right here.
Also, prayers work.
Also, prayer. Yeah, hit him up. Hit Jesus up.
Talk to Jeebus for me. You know.
Prayers or money, those both work.
Yeah, and both.
Or both, yeah.
Both of
them. But speaking with that, what would you tell the viewers, like, why to give to you?
Honestly, it's pretty much for my after, you know, like essentially my aftercare for when I do finally get my heart. You know, I've been waiting for about 2 years, maybe a little bit more. Thankfully, I have an LVAD, and we'll discuss that more. But thankfully, I have that, so I'm like okay right now. So it's not like dire. It'll, you know, essentially what they're doing is they're biding me time. So like I can, a heart has a shelf life. Like you know, once you get it, like you have like a certain amount of years to like live essentially. And a lot of times like you won't get transplanted twice. So because I have the LVAD, like, and I'm doing well, they want to keep me on that as long as they can, and then I'll get a heart. Or if I get sick, you know, like if I have to end up going to the hospital and it's like dire, like then they'll just like go ahead and switch it out. Yeah.
Okay. So it's more that you need a lot of help in the aftercare.
It'll be, because a lot of, I mean, the medicine's like crazy expensive. You know, and I probably take 11, you know, medicines a day. Medicine, Peni. I take a lot of medicine every day, so it gets expensive. Even with insurance and everything, like it's still money coming out your pocket, you know. And with me being disabled, like, you know, it's just it's a lot of money, you know, coming out, and it's not a easy feat, and I have to be like super frugal about like, you know, this, that, and the other. So it's just like a safety net essentially to like make sure like I'm okay like during this process, and like to alleviate stress, because I'm not supposed to like be stressed out. I eat a heart, so like that's why I avoid a lot of situations. That's why I like to chill and like have like, you know, relaxing time, and like, you know, and it's a different ball game because I'm not used to that. Like I'm used to always going and always, you know, working multiple jobs, like all that stuff. So it's been like a learning process to like be able to just chill, you know, and sometimes I get stressed out about just having to chill because I'm like, I'm supposed to be doing something, you know what I'm saying?
And get in the streets. I need to stay here though.
Where the hose at?
It's good for me to be right here where there's no hose.
Yeah.
Or maybe
so, maybe one or two.
Or four.
Just like 4 hoes.
2.5.
Yeah. What would the plural of hoes be? High.
I can't even get one out.
I need 4 high.
What high is that? Oh man. Okay. Okay. So you touched a little bit on the LVAD, LVAD,
LVAD. Yeah.
LVAD. Do you know what that stands for?
Yes. Left ventricle assistance device.
Left ventricle. So if it was the right, it would be RVAD.
It'd be a RVAD. I don't know. RVAD. I don't know.
I'm sorry.
But essentially what it is it pumps the blood for the biggest part of my heart. And then my right still functions on its own. So I got like half a heart that works. And if you've ever, like, if you're familiar with like cars or anything like that, like it looks like a turbo that you would put in a car, and it's just like a fan that just, and you can hear it. Like if you listen to my chest, you can hear it just like whirring. And at night when I'm like going to sleep, like I can hear it. And it just like continuously just pumps the blood like throughout my body. And then my right just works on its own.
Wow. And then so you have batteries that are working that. Yeah. Everybody be thinking he got the blicky in there, but that's his heart.
Yeah. I got the blicky, but it ain't in here.
Oh, he got that too.
Yeah, so like that, that's the batteries that I have to change. I have a bunch of them. I keep some in the car, and I always have some at home. And when I do travel, like I have to take all of that equipment with me, which is a motherfucker.
Yeah,
it's a lot.
Can you travel?
Yeah. I try to do it sparingly, because I don't want to like be out of town and they like, hey, we got a heart for you, and I'm like, no, man.
So you have so you have one hospital that's waiting on a heart for you.
Yeah, and also you can like use multiple hospitals. I think if it became like that much more dire, or like I was getting close to like, however long I can keep this, which is like usually 10 years. If it was closer to that, then I would like, do multiple hospitals. But I've been listed at the University of Chicago and Illinois, and then I'm listed now currently at Piedmont.
Gotcha.
And Piedmont has incredible track record. Shout out to Piedmont. And Dr. Cole. Fantastic people, man. Fantastic staff. Like it's been great. It was an easy process. But I will say the process of getting on the list and getting a new organ is not for the weak of heart.
It just takes a long time, or like what is it?
I mean, it's very intricate. It's a lot of blood tests. It's a lot of, it's a lot. Like you have to do so much to like get on the list and stay on the list, so I mean, essentially it's a weeding out process, because if everybody could it'd be backlogged forever if everybody could be on the list. You know what I'm saying? So it's that process in itself was super tough, and like my family was like super stressed out. I wasn't worried. I really don't worry about stuff, but like they were like, super stressed, and I get it, like, because if I don't get on the list, then I'm just living on borrowed time. You know what I'm saying? I'm just waiting to die. So damn. It's different, and it's tough. And make sure you get insurance. Whoever is watching this, you need that shit, or get a job that has insurance, because that shit is dire. Like you have to have it. Like they wouldn't do the surgery if I didn't have insurance. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because it costs so much. I mean, my LVAD alone was almost $1 million. It was like 900,000 something. I got the bill and was like,
who gonna pay this?
Yeah,
ain't gonna be me.
You got this guy? You got me?
You got on these. Please pay this bill.
Yeah,
I can't do this, bro.
Yeah, man. So that shit was wild. And then like, whenever I get my heart's gonna be the same thing. It's gonna
be another
meal, another easy meal. Especially with the hospital stay. I mean, even with my recovery process can take up to 6 months. Thankfully I'm younger, so it's not, my body's still like moving and, everything. Because a lot of people who, whenever I was in the hospital, a lot of people that, have these issues are older. I'm somewhat of an anomaly. Like, most of the people I see in the clinic and all that stuff are like 60, 70, 80. know, I'm 35. I was
Yeah.
31 or 30. I want to say 31 when it happened. So
You fresh out your 20s, dang.
yeah, bro. So like, you know, but I mean, that's, you know, what's crazy is that's when people have heart attacks, is in their 30s. A lot of times, a lot of like out of nowhere heart attacks are in the 30s. It's crazy. I didn't know that until, you know, all of this happened.
Damn.
Yeah.
Dzam. So you talked a little bit about the recovery process. Like, what does that kind of look like? Have they painted that picture for you?
I mean, I've already done it with my LVAD. So the LVAD is like way more intrusive of a surgery than the heart, you know, getting a new heart, which is crazy to even think about. But yeah, this one is like way more intrusive. So it's a harder recovery process with this than it will be for the heart. But I mean, it's still a recovery process. So it's just a lot of resting, a lot of doing nothing, a lot of, you know, a lot of medicine, a lot of pain, a lot of everything. So it's just, I mean, it's essentially chilling, but not chilling, you know, and a lot of adhering to, you know, strict schedules with medicine. I mean, it's simple, but it's not, you know, like it, and it's very expensive, you know, so.
Got you. Dang. So with getting a new heart, the list, is it just because there's not enough hearts, or is it because you need a specific one? You need like a 6'4" person's heart.
I need a large person's heart. Like
Gotcha.
I have to, like I couldn't just, like if somebody was 5'2", or in, you know, like a small woman, I can't have her heart. It's no way. So I would have to have somebody comparable in size, and I mean that's pretty much it. And then like the same blood type, and you know, because I'm O, so I'm a universal donor, but I can only have a O heart. So that puts another complication on top of me being like a large human. So like all of that has to line up. And also with hearts, the heart can only survive outside of the body for 2 hours. So it's not like when people get kidneys, it's not like when, like, you know, they can take their time like shipping that. I have to, like, if somebody's about to die, or like, you know, essentially what I'm waiting on is somebody to, you know, have all those credentials, have a heart that I can, you know, take, and be in somewhat of a vegetative state, you know, where I can like answer the phone call and then get to the hospital. So it's like it's a quick process.
Dang.
So like people, like they'll call me. I have to always have my phone on. They'll call me and be like, hey, we have this heart for you. Give me a rundown of who it is, you know, if they have any problems, or, you know, whatever it may be. And I get to choose if I want to take it or not.
What would stop you from taking it? Be like, oh, he's Puerto Rican, I don't want that. No disrespect to anybody that's Puerto Rican.
We love Puerto Ricans.
It's just the first one that popped in my head.
Yeah. We hoping for a Caucasian heart.
Oh, you want that credit? I get it. I get it.
I gotta get my credit score up.
Yeah, as
so
soon as you get the heart, bing, you're like,
if y'all got a white heart out there for me,
white
with a Q. White hearts, holla at me. But yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, there's certain factors, like, cause sometimes like some people, you know, they call it like from, you know, risky behavior. But, you know, I might get, you know, I could possibly get somebody's heart and they had like hepatitis C. Thankfully, hepatitis C can be cured with, you know, medicine and stuff. So like they'll let me know that, like they'll potentially take an at-risk heart. And I could, you know, so I would obviously like contract that, but then I would like take medicine to like get rid of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like picking up, that's like dropping off one thing and picking up another.
Yeah. But I mean, it's a heart at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So I'll take it, you know, if I got to deal with something, you know, that's, you know, curable. Like, you know, so it's just, they just give you a rundown of like everything. They'll tell you like about the person and stuff like that. So it's just, if you willing to accept it. I mean, at this time, I'm not gonna be like crazy picky, like
Yeah.
you know.
No, I'll do it.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I was thinking of a name that you be like, it was whose? Nah, I can't do that.
Nah, yeah.
I ain't even gonna put it by name.
Taekwon. Nah, I don't want that nigga heart. Nah, I'm good, man.
I'm good on that. Nah,
I'm good on those, bro.
He's what? He's black.
Yeah. A black
I
heart?
need a.
yeah. I feel my credit score going down. You all right? How's my credit score?
We have a quick question from the audience. Do you wanna come this way and ask your question? Nah, you wanna stay over there and be hidden? All right.
She cute, y'all.
I'll repeat the question.
She fine, dog.
It's a shy, light-skinned woman don't want y'all to be seen. Wait, hold on. Can you at least say it
Yeah.
on mic?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so whenever you do get your new heart, is it like a reset? You don't really have, after recovery, you don't really have many restrictions other than...
So I still have restrictions. Like I can't ingest like cranberry juice and grapefruit juice because they like mess with your meds. And there's also I have to take like a anti-rejection medicine. So like when you put a foreign object inside your body, like your body might reject it. So I have to take this medicine like on the clock every day to make sure like there's no complication with like the heart, like my body trying to reject the heart, because I can die from that as well.
Is that a certain amount of time?
Nah, it's the rest of my life.
So you mentioned like you can't eat vegetables.
Yeah.
Will you be able to like?
I will when I get a new heart.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. The whole reason behind that is because of the like blood clots. So if I start getting like blood clots really bad again, like I could potentially have a stroke, and I could just, day to day I could just die. You know, so like it's just like trying to lower that risk. You know.
Yeah.
Being educated on how to keep himself healthy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The reason I'm saying that because his dad, I had to read up about the vitamin K and all that. He has a bracelet that says, "I'm on warfarin."
Yeah. So yeah, I am as well. Yeah.
Because if he get into a motorcycle accident or something, he could bleed out like instantly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's also a big worry with like my mom. You know.
Yeah, that was a big worry with me that he would bleed out.
Yeah. They get like super worried about me like really doing anything. I get it. Because I can like bleed out like really bad. I've had like, I still have a scar from my dog just like jumping on me. And it took like 2 months for it to heal. Cause it like, your blood's not clotting, so it like takes forever to like heal stuff. So like I have a scar that looks like a surgery scar on my leg from my dog just like jumping on me. Cause it literally took forever to heal, and my blood was so thin that it like, I was just like bleeding everywhere, you know what I'm saying? So, and it wasn't even like a crazy scratch, you know? So like a lot, it's very, like I have to be very low risk day to day, you know?
I didn't realize how much, until his dad had that surgery, I didn't realize like how much healthcare is like kind of getting you. Because he had open heart surgery and it was $265,000. We only had to pay like $100 and some dollars of that.
Yeah, I paid out of pocket for that. For this LVAD, I probably paid out of pocket like $4,000.
Sure, yeah.
But like other than that, I gotta pay all these co-pays. It's so much shit I gotta like do as far as like all of this stuff. So it's just like money.
Well, hold on. If you're gonna ask a question, can I give you the mic at least? Or you want to come over here and ask? Yes, we're filming, lady. What are you talking about? This is for the video.
Do you want to go on the video?
Yeah. Or you want to come over here? You want to ask a question? Here, let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see. Mother, you want to come ask a question?
Can I ask from over here?
You want to ask from over there? Yeah, here.
This is really not a question. This is kind of more of a statement.
Yes, ma'am.
I applaud you for like being who you are, because that's like psychologically, that's got to take a major toll on you being so young.
Yeah.
Like, how do you handle like having to take all that medication every day?
At this point, like I've always been a pretty lax dude, so like I take everything in stride. I've overcome a lot of adversity in my life, so it's just another, in my mind, how I cope with everything is just another bump in the road. It's tough, and I could be in a way worse position. There's a lot of other situations I could be in that are way worse than this, and I could have the whole adverse of this situation. I could have all this going on, and I wouldn't have no support system or anything like that, and I would have to be dealing with all this on my own. So it's I'm thankful. Overall, I'm thankful for everything. But yeah, it does take a toll on you. I mean, I have great days, and then I have horrible shit days.
I'm sure.
And it's tough because I mean, you have those realizations. I mean, the first day they told me I needed to get a new heart, I was like, nigga, this is...
Yeah, that's a lot.
I was like, nigga, this is for real.
And
like,
you were so young.
Yeah. I was like, I never thought I'd be in this insane, bro. I gotta get a new... Because I was like, oh, okay, my heart failed, I'm fine. And that's what a lot of people thought. A lot of my friends and stuff was, I didn't go talk to, 1,000 people about this is what happened, and that's the whole reason we're making this video, is so people can like get more insight on like what actually happened. But yeah, it was insane because I don't even know how to like quantify, like it's insane. Like, and it, thankfully I do the work. I work with myself, and I go to therapy, I do all this stuff, and I get my emotions out, and I have, phenomenal friends that I can talk to on those days that really do suck.
Yeah.
So that helps out a lot, but like I'm thankful that I'm so strong.
Yeah.
Because it's not easy.
It's not for the weak.
It's not for the weak at all.
And I applaud you too for seeking help, because unfortunately a lot of black men won't seek help. And that's great that you seek help.
Pride and ego. Mm-hmm. Ego death is massive, especially in yeah, you gotta kill your ego. Like people get so caught, and that's why men get mad. It's all ego, it's all pride. Once you let go of that, or you take the steps to let go of that, you smooth, and like life flows a little bit better. Mm-hmm. I don't think I'm the end all be all.
You just taught me something you didn't even know it.
Come on.
For real.
Yeah, you did. Let me get it back.
Just edit me out.
All right, let me finish. If you're gonna talk, you can
Edit me out.
just use the mic.
I'm just curious about his story.
I know, but it's good content. Let me just get the audio of it. It's really good content. Jay, hold on. Jay, did you have a question?
Yeah,
Beethoven.
Kinda. Here's the mic.
How you kinda got a question? Also, I need a refill, doggy.
I'm not sure if you already answered this or went over.
Oh, that's fine. I don't care.
In,
Yeah, you're good.
In my zone here, but are you able to be active again once you get your heart? Like, are you able to do more stuff? Like, can you bend over?
Once I get the heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be back to
normal activities.
Norm.
Out in the streets.
Yeah. Oh, I ain't left them yet. But
you can be out there.
Yeah. I can go do everything. I can live a somewhat
Normal
flat
life.
out normal life. Yeah, closer to what normal is.
Right.
Yeah.
That's good. I love that. So hopefully you get your heart.
Yeah, man.
So
we
can
gonna
get
get
you back
one,
out.
man.
Can you be
I
in the
ain't worried.
water?
Huh?
Can you be in the water again?
Dog, I can't wait.
Oh.
Y'all ain't gonna get me out there, motherfucker, man. This nigga still out here. Just in the water. Yes.
That's awesome. That's it.
I've been swimming my whole life. That was my first sport, was swimming.
Oh, man.
So it's been miserable. Even when they come over and they get to jump in the pool and shit, I'm just like, I can put my feet in and stuff, but I just be like, man, damn, man, I would miss getting
Can we
annoyed.
get
You
that
don't
model
think about
of
stuff
Stella?
like that, you
As
know?
soon as you get your new car, you need to just head to a beach.
Oh, you know it. You know it. You know it. That's the plan. That's why I kind of avoid, like, my friends like, oh, let's go. And I'm like, I can't even.
Yeah. I be feeling bad when I be like, I want oh, shit. This nigga can't do nothing.
Can't do nothing, man. I used to like
feel
walking in the
bad.
rain and stuff. I can't even, I can't even risk it.
So your mother has a few more questions for you.
Okay.
One of them is, what are you grateful for at this point in life?
More time.
More time.
Easily. This isn't my first bout with death. Probably,
The hardest?
I don't know. Because when I got shot, that was crazy. I got shot when I was 21. So that was probably the craziest because it just felt surreal the whole time. I was like, nigga, I really got shot. Nigga, and I almost died. This is a little bit smoother because it's just like, all right, like I got an issue, like I can deal with it, I have time to process. Like something that traumatic that fast is intense. Then I also, like, I wrecked my Mustang when I was in Louisville. I fell asleep driving.
Damn.
Ran into the back of this car, bro. Totaled the shit out of everything. It was crazy. But like, I mean, that's it.
I know another guy with the last name Butler that wrecked his Mustang too.
It runs in the family.
Who are your champions?
Probably my grandparents, honestly. They have been like troopers through all of this. Super making sure I'm okay, like all of this stuff. And then having to deal with their own health issues and, dealing with, mortality. Like I can't imagine being older and like, damn, it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
All my friends are dying,
having to, one of the biggest worries with my grandparents is like making sure I'm okay when they aren't here. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know they're not going to be here this whole journey, but they still got the fortitude to, try to be strong for me. You know what I'm saying? So that speaks volumes.
Yeah.
My mom as well. My mom's the fucking best, but she knows that. She'll be okay. But my grandparents, those are like, my grandma is like literally my best friend. And then like my dad's parents have been here my whole life. My dad's been here my whole life. But my dad's parents have been essential, like in my life, like and they're who I look up to, and they did a lot of raising me, so I appreciate them the most. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's awesome. I gotta meet your grandma. I haven't met her yet.
You gonna love her.
What's her
bro.
name?
She drink Betty.
Betty.
Yeah, she drink like I do.
Is that her first name, Betty?
Yeah.
My grandmother's name is Barbara, but they call her Bobby.
Well, I call her Bet.
Bet. Hey, Bet.
I call her Bet. We actually having a birthday party for her in April. I'll get you to come, man.
Yeah, send me a little invite.
She want to have a Western birthday, so we
okay. I got cowboy hats.
Cowboy daddy.
I just need the shoes. I need the boots.
I'm gonna make her dance.
I'm
gonna make her dance the pony.
This man.
She gonna have a ball, bro. Trust me.
What is this birthday or what?
85 maybe.
85?
84 or 85. One of them.
Your birthday. Your grandma's the same age as my grandma.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got two more questions for you.
That's
One, what song or Bible verse keeps you going in the face of your current challenges?
Song. I've always loved Whitehead and McFadden. It's Ain't No Stopping Us Now. It's my shit, dog.
If I can get the copyright thing figured out, it's playing right now.
That's always solid, man. And Bible verse wise, man, I don't know, man. The whole Bible is beautiful, man. But I don't know. I don't really have like a specific one that I like draw from. Yeah. I have one tattooed on me, which is "Faith without works is dead." I think it's James. James 226.
Let me look at my skin.
Yeah. But my basketball coach used to say that all the time. Like, cause I went to like my freshman year of high school, I went to a private school cause I kept getting in trouble all the time. So my mama sent me to private school. But yeah, he used to say that like all the time. Faith without works is dead. You know what I'm saying? So you always, you know, you can have, you know, faith, but if you're not putting in no work, then
Facts.
what's the point? You just floating, you know.
Just like, oh, it's gonna work.
It's
for
like,
me.
oh, it's gonna help, but like you ain't putting the work in, and it's not going. Yeah, you gotta do the whole shit, even if it's a little bit. You gotta do something.
Absolutely, you gotta do something.
Yeah.
Don't I know it? My last question is: do you have anything that you want to shed light on, or you want to tell the audience, or any message you want to give across? Anything that I might have missed?
Shit, no, not really, man. I mean, we pretty much covered everything that anybody needs to know. There, you know, if anybody does have any questions, like, feel free to reach out to me. I love talking about it. It helps me, you know, process everything and be okay, you know, be fine with everything that's going on now. Don't flood me, because then I'm gonna just be like, all right, yeah, no, I'm good. But yeah, if, you know, phone conversation, whatever it may be, I don't mind talking about it because I want people to be aware of the situation, because people do care about me. And I also want people to be aware because as black men, we need to take health like way more serious. Like, health matters way more than anything else. Yeah. Like, imagine, okay, say I was rich beyond my wildest dreams, but I'm dead. Like, what does that fucking matter? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It's
and
worthless
money
at
the end of the day, money comes and goes. Money's just money. You know, like, I'd rather be healthy any day. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. Well, thank you for being on my second episode, brother. I'm trying to stay consistent, and
West Side, baby.
It's gonna really help. If you're out there and you care about Mr., you know Mr., you've partied with Mr. once
Everybody
or
on
90
Earth.
times, hit this QR code. Give $1, 50 cents, 30 cents, $30,000 if you got it.
Yeah.
Because Lexington, Kentucky got a lot of balls.
Don't give 50 cents, because my mama might talk bad about you, but she'll be thankful.
But if you don't have any money,
prayers, man.
Prayers up.
Prayers up.
Well, this has been another episode of A Cup A Dae. I want to thank you.
Yeah, man.
My friend Ashleon.
Of course, brother.
My hand was sweating, so I had to
okay.
wipe it off. Cardiomyopathy. And we're out. Holla, 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 holla. That's how I like to end my shit. It's dope. It's hard. Whoo! Y'all like that? Let's clap it up. Yeah. Production.
Make sure you put my OnlyFans up here too.
We're still recording. If y'all wanna, y'all can subscribe if you wanna do that.
Subscribe, yeah. Got y'all, man. My heart ain't took that away yet.
That was you wanna hear. So like I kind of.
Mr. My brother, you have always been such a big, kind-hearted human. You've always been there for your friends. You're the person that always shows up and gives love and takes care of people in times of need. And you deserve to be supported and held by your friends. I'm so excited for you to have the healthy, strong heart that you deserve. That day is on its way, and I'm so excited to celebrate it with you, my brother. You deserve it. I love you with all my heart, my guy. Can't wait to give you a big hug.
Ashleon, aka Mr. You know you're my motherfucking bro, and I love you with all my heart. And you're just a good fucking human being. Like, you bring out the best in people, and you have such a good soul, and you're always checking up on your people and making sure they're good and making sure that they know that you love them. And I think that's so important, and it doesn't go unnoticed. And we haven't even known each other that long, but we immediately hit it off and became good friends, and you became a very important person to me, and I love you for that. You're always checking up on me, and I do the same for you, and we just have that relationship. And it's ironic that you ended up with a bad heart, because you have one of the best hearts that I know in a human being, and we're all here for you, and we're rooting for you, and we're pulling for you, and I just love you. I love you, bro, so much.
Yo, miss, it's your boy Trey from KY. Hey, much love to you. Hope you get well soon.
Hey, what's going on, mister? I know it's been a while since we hung out. Used to run around the streets of Lexington due to these little ones right here. But I did want to say that, you know, my family to yours, that we are going to say a prayer for you, and I hope everything goes well for you.
Get well soon, mister.
Hey, mister. It's the little sister you never asked for, but you got for the rest of your life. I love you so much. You're the most deserving human on this planet that I know. I cannot wait for you to get your new heart. And just know I can't wait to see you soon. And I love you very much.